Okay. I think I'm live. It is showing that I'm live. Just a second and let me check if I'm live or not. Okay, just a second. Yeah, I think I'm no. Okay. Let me check if I'm live or not. Yeah, let me share my screen with you all. Uh, Screen is visible. Okay, let me just read the problem statement. You are given two integers, array num1 and num2. Your task is to implement a data structure that supports queries of two types. Add a positive integer to an element of a given index in the array nums. Sorry. Add a positive integer to an element of a given index in the array. Count the number of pairs such that nums of I plus nums of j is equal to given value. Okay. Implement the find some pairs class. Oh, it is. Mm, okay. So I have to construct this class variable. Okay. Find pairs and nums1, nums2. Initialize the find some pairs object with two integer arrays, nums1 and nums2. Void add int value adds value to nums2 index, that is apply nums2 index plus value. Int count returns number of pairs I comma j such that nums of I plus nums of j is equal to. Okay, so this will just add the element in the nums2 array and this will just count the number of pairs. That's it. Okay, let me just understand this question in more depth. The array is 1 1 2 2 2 3. Okay, let me just where's my pen. Yeah, 1 1 2 2 2 3, and this is 1 4 5 2 5 4. Okay, the first one is count. Okay. Count 7. So what I have to do? Return total number of pairs. I have to return total number of pairs, that is from this plus this, right? Uh, Count number of pairs, nums of I plus nums of j is equal to given value. Okay. So how many pairs are there? Which is equal to 7. 4 plus 3 7. 5 plus 2 7. 1 5 plus 2 7. 5 plus 2 7. 4 plus 3 7. 4 plus 3 7. uh, how it is 8. uh, 4 plus 3 7. 5 plus 2 7. Okay, 5 can be paired with 1 2 3. So 4 can be paired with 1 3. Okay, 5 can be paired with 3 of them. Another 5 can be paired with 3 of them. 4 can be paired of one of them, and 4 can be paired with one of them. So it is going to be 8. Now add 3 comma 2, which is add 3 comma 2, which is I have to add 3 at this index, which is of array 2 0 1 2. In this index I have to add uh, 2, right? Or I have to add at this index. Here it is written. Okay, at this index. At 2, I have to add 2. Great. So it is going to be 4. Okay. Now I have to check for 8. Okay, great. I understood the problem statement. It's not that hard. At most 1000 calls are made to add and count each. The value of total can be 10 to the power 9. The value of value can be 10 to the power 5. Okay, great. Okay, I have these two arrays. Let me start with the brute force approach without thinking anything else. How can we do it? First of all, don't do anything in this section because this will give us the array. Okay, in this section, uh, what I can do? Just write nums. Okay, I have to nums2 of index is equal to plus is equal to val. Okay, and the brute force approach says count all the elements. Okay, so for int I is equal to 0, I is smaller than n, I plus plus, m, I plus plus. Again, for int j is equal to 0, j is smaller than n, j plus plus. Okay, if uh, nums1 of I plus nums2 of j, if it is equal to the value of total, uh, answer plus plus, and at the end return the value of answer. Now int answer is equal to 0. So I think this should work. I don't have to do anything else, right? uh, Undeclared identifier nums2. Acha acha. uh, Simple, I just have to write nums2, right? Okay, simple. Also I have to uh, like initialize the value of n and m. Okay, great. Mm, we can write nums1 comma and n comma m comma n. Okay, just write nums1 is equal to nums1 and nums2 is equal to nums2, n is equal to nums1 dot size comma n is equal to nums2 dot size. Okay, runtime error. I know this is not going to work because it is taking O of n square. I don't want to see what error I'm doing because of some compilation error and all. Let me just uh, try with a different solution. Okay, for this problem statement, rather than this, what I'm doing, I'm using a brute force approach, right? Okay, can we do something like keep a map of all the elements? Okay, and map any one of the elements, any one of the array elements in the map. Okay, like map with the occurrence of that letter. That would make our work easier. Uh, I'm not doing this because it is going to give us a TLE in the future, right? So I was doing this just because of brute force approach, but it is not necessary to do brute force approach. Let me think of a map solution. Map of pair of int comma int empty. See, I'm keeping a pair because I want to see how many frequencies of that letter is. Let me write it frequency. Okay. Now, uh, as simple vector of int, or let's say ARR1 and ARR2, right? ARR1 is equal to nums of 1, ARR2 is equal to nums of 2. Take any one of the array and put all the elements in the map. For auto x of array 1 or array 2, mp of or frequency of x plus plus. So this will just add all the elements in the array. Now what? To implement add function, right? Huh. To implement this add function, what I did, I have a element. I see. Uh, in place of this two, can I use no? In place of these two, I can use one. But let's see. Okay, what I'll do, uh, frequency of frequency of index minus minus, because we are going to change that index value to plus is plus value, right? Index of frequency of index minus minus. Now just add it. Okay, uh, array of array 2 of index plus is equal to value. Great. Also add it into the frequency array 2 of index plus plus. Acha, acha, acha. One thing I have did wrong here. I also have to do this right. This minus minus. I was doing just index minus minus. Okay. This will add the element in the map and also update the array 2. If we'll not do this, then also it will work fine because array 2, all the elements of array 2 is in the frequency, right? So there is no use updating the array 2 elements, but no issues. uh, Now the count function, right? So int answer is equal to 0, and for auto x of a double r of 1. What I'll do, uh, I'll just write answer plus is equal to the elements of the map, right? Answer plus is equal to the frequency of uh, I have to return the uh, count which is how many pairs are possible. Okay, if there is, suppose, uh, how many pairs are possible, right? So suppose I have this 1 plus uh, total minus the, what is the value of total? Value of total is, in this case it is 7, right? So can, suppose in this case 2 plus 5 is equal to total, and the total is going to be 7. So 7 minus 2 is equal to 5. We can do something like, is it present in the map or not? Frequency of total minus the element x. If it is present, just add. One thing, the alternate we can do, we can just check the condition. If x plus one more, like we can do one more loop, or it is no, there is no need to write that because this will work, I guess. Let's see if this is working or not. Return answer. Compilation error, yeah. uh, Map of pair of int comma int, I'm writing map of int comma int. Let's write unordered map. A map of, I am writing pair of int comma int. Yeah, it accepted. Let me submit this code and see if it is working or not. Yes, it is working completely fine. So the time complexity to just run this code is nothing but simple O of n, and space complexity is O of the size of the nums2 array. So that's it. I think this is the solution that I can come up with.